Agenda for months. They voted to allow the Salvation Army to build transitional housing on the west side with some conditions. WSAV News 3's Alex Bazarjian joining us live now from City Hall. And Alex, council debated for hours before reaching their decision tonight.
Well, the special use permit was granted, but the development can't go forward until they can prove that this property wasn't home to the largest slave trade in U.S. history. Now, the city will conduct an in-depth archaeological review, but some council members say if there's even a question this is sacred land, the motion shouldn't have passed at all.
This is from the MPC. These are our planners that work for us.
Don't make it right. We have all the maps.
A motion passes to grant the Salvation Army permission to build transitional housing for the homeless. Outlined in yellow is where the development will sit, but close by, an area of red where 429 slaves were sold, the land now known as the Weeping Time.
We have people who are more than likely the offspring of those very people who got sold, who are basically willing to tread upon the memory of their ancestors. This ground is sacred.
The housing authority, who owns the 12-acre plot, says they found no evidence that the land had any historical significance. Alderwoman Bernetta Lanier has made it clear she doesn't want the shelter in her district. In Thursday's meeting, she countered the original findings, saying older maps from the state archives tell a different story.
This is our only time for us to get this right. We need a professional archaeologist to determine for us if the property is the sacred property.
After some heated debate,
Michael Brown, you are speaking fictitious information.
Comments from supporters
believe that we will be a blessing to that neighborhood, and that neighborhood will be a blessing to us.
And critics.
What's history going to say about Savannah?
The council did amend the motion to include archaeological review. It passed with a 5-4 vote. Now, Mayor Van Johnson says if they find any evidence that the area is part of the historic Weeping Time land, they will back out of the project. Live in Savannah tonight, Alex Bazarjian, WSAV News 3 on your side.